Over 1 month ago, I bought this epic dual screen laptop. Now I have used it for a while, so I can tell you the things that I absolutely love about this laptop, but also the thing that I really don't like. There is this flaw that makes it so annoying to use. People on the Lenovo Yoga Book forum have been complaining. 2 people decided to sell their laptop and Lenovo promised an update by the end of the year. But for me, I still have it and I still love it. The reason why I bought this laptop is because I desperately needed an update for my MacBook Pro. I use my laptop for trading while I travel around the world. But because I travel, my whole life is in this backpack. I have to be careful with what I buy, because whatever I buy, I have to keep on carrying around. So a laptop with 2 screens was exactly what I was waiting for. Now, with this thing here, it couldn't be better for versatility. I start with preparing my trades in book mode. After my preparation, I open my trading software in standing mode. Then I review my trades with the touch screen. If I want to have a quick chat, just press a virtual keyboard and I have a laptop. After that, I start writing my script for my next YouTube video. Now, the fun thing about Windows is it also is capable of running Android. So I can use my laptop as a real Android tablet. I have the Google Play Store installed. The only thing I use it for is Duolingo. So let's be more clear. It is currently the only double screen laptop. There's only one brand who produces laptops like this and is also the first generation. But as an early adopter, I don't expect that this product is flawless. The first problem is with the trackpad. I'm used to the MacBook Pro, and MacBook Pros have an incredibly good trackpads and perhaps the best that there is on the market. Now, starting to use a virtual trackpad works just fine. To use this is significantly worse. There were occasions that the mouse would disappear from the screen. There were other occasions that it started right-clicking out of nowhere. And there were also occasions that I could not drag my window around. Usually it is solved by just closing and open the virtual keyboard again. But after some minutes, it is not uncommon for these issues to reappear. With an external mouse, you will never face this problem. The second problem is when you use it as a laptop. It can happen with the virtual keyboard, also with the real keyboard. So when you open a new program, it is not uncommon that those programs open below the keyboard. I record now my videos with an external mic. It's not connected to my MacBook and it works flawlessly. When I try to connect it to my Lenovo Yoga Book, it doesn't work the way it should because this port doesn't give enough power to the microphone. So that means I have to use a dongle that can deliver power. If I want to record audio on my Lenovo Yoga Book, I have to use this docking station, put the docking station in the wall so the microphone has enough power to work, and then it works flawlessly. And now we have come to the biggest issue of them all. If Lenovo doesn't fix this, it becomes very hard to recommend this laptop. It makes it so frustrating to use. And especially if you want to use this laptop for stock trading, this issue will annoy the heck out of. But let me demonstrate this with a great example. You open your execution platform, you open your watch list, you connect it to your extra screens, and then you go to the restroom, you unlock your laptop, and your whole screen is, I don't know, how do you describe it? You go from a beautiful organized laptop to this one. So maybe it is just a flaw. I reset everything, tried everything. It keeps on coming back whatever you try. This is what is going on. When you change your screen settings, because I don't like the scaling on 200%. If I want to have everything I need in my screen, the scaling has to be 150%. Then Lenovo gives me this warning that not all the dual screen features will work perfectly. But which is fine with me because the dual screen features that don't work are not important. So what is happening is software that makes it a dual screen laptop and not just two screens glued to each other resets your screen settings, and people have been frustrated. Now there are a few workarounds around this. The first one I used to do every time I start my laptop for the day. I use a program called Coffee and I just don't turn off my screen. When I don't turn off my screen, of course, there won't be a problem. A second workaround, with the help of GitHub and Fiverr, I installed this software. So every time I unlock the laptop, I use a shortcut and my screen settings are back the way I want it. The third workaround is just to deactivate that software, but that is something I do not want to do. This issue is raised to Lenovo and they said that by the end of the year, this is fixed. But now the question is it really worth it? So right now, if I want to buy this laptop new, it is €2,798.84. Today, we're lucky, it is on sale and it's €2,518.96. And in the United States, you pay $2,000 without tax for this laptop. Is this laptop worth that price tag? And especially for the European prices, it's hard to argue that. It is a beautiful laptop, it looks gorgeous, it is nice, and I don't regret buying it. The screens are absolutely gorgeous, speakers are good, it is fast, and it has one of my favorite Windows features, Windows Hello. So it's basically face unlock for your laptop. Now the battery life on this laptop is decent. Now I'm used to my MacBook, which has a battery life of 2 hours because it's so old and broken, and this is significantly better. So now the question is it worth it and should you buy it? Especially in Europe, this laptop is not cheap. For the same amount of money, you can buy a very good Windows laptop, even with touchscreen that you can transform into a tablet. You can buy a good secondary monitor and you will still have money left. But I do not regret buying this one. And if you want to know what Lenovo gives you in the box, you have to watch this video. Because one thing is certain, in Europe you pay more and get less.